There aren't many democracies quite like Norway. There are a multitude of parties seeking election distorting Norway's parliament this year, but since 1924, one party has come top in every single election, the left-wing Labour Party.
That makes this year's elections, to be held on September the 9th, all the more remarkable. The opposition centre-right Conservative Party, campaigning here behind me, stands a good chance of seeing its leader, Erna Solberg, crowned as Prime Minister, and even a possibility of becoming the biggest party.
These government buildings in the centre of Oslo still stand damaged 2 years after Anders Breivik's bomb attack. The steady response to the outrage by Jens Stoltenberg, the Labour Prime Minister for the past 8 years, left him with an approval rating of 94%. Now he seems likely to be booted out of office. So what went wrong?
People they kind of acknowledged his ability to represent the sorrow of the people. But 1 year after the 22nd of July, it was much more debate about the reasons, how could it happen? And then they started thinking that the government hasn't done what they should have done. People are tired and they feel that no, they want to change more of people than of politics actually.
One intriguing beneficiary could be the Progress Party, a populist right-wing group who used to count Breivik as one of their members. It's tried to tame its anti-immigration policies and instead is concentrating its message on spending more of Norway's $750 billion oil fund.
Infrastructure or real capital investments in Norway that gives you a better return over a long time than buying bonds, stocks abroad. You know, to us, that's a better way of saving money than just having financial papers from the outside. Infrastructure is one of the main campaign issues because we are a really long stretch country. It's quite a way between the big cities. So there's a lot of transportation needs for businesses and for individuals.
The election campaign so far has been about almost everything except actual policies. Mr. Stoltenberg has posed as a taxi driver, and he's taunted Ms. Solberg over her coalition choices. For its part, Norwegian business is hoping that a new government won't upset the status quo.
There is a lot of political consensus on the longer term aspects of politics in Norway. But this is also a very expensive country to operate, so the aspect of innovation and whatever incentives that can put into the economy of long-term innovations is a very important feature, if you ask me. And along with that one comes also that of flexibility in the workforce. And along with that one comes, of course, education. So if you build on these blocks, education, flexibility and innovation, I think you have three important elements of politics in Norway that we should be concerned about.
A Conservative-led government is not yet a certainty. The squabbling among potential coalition partners has already begun, with two centrist parties unhappy at the hardline stance of the Progress Party, particularly on immigration. But there is a widespread sense that the current government has just run out of steam.
Norway is seen as something of an exception, not just in the Nordic region, but also in the rest of Europe. Some refer to it jokingly as the last Soviet state. But after 89 years of domination by the left, Norway may be about to join the rest of Europe and plump for something a bit more normal, a change in government. Richard Milne, Financial Times, Oslo.